This team got so close to the Grey Cup last year, reaching the West Final. What's different this year to take that next step?
I just think we're just locked in on the right now, man. You know, it's everybody knows what's on the line, but you know, that game's another week, so they're just locked in on this week, man, and it just keeps the focus. We've had that all year, so it's really just business as usual.
How nice is it to get Trevion Tate possibly back for this week?
Yeah, man, this guy's worked his tail off all year. You know, to be able to get him out here and practicing, it is one of those things where it's another option for us. You know, as you guys can predict, there's going to be some tough decisions, and that potentially could be one. So, but the fact that he's out here after going down early in the year, awesome.
In terms of this week, right, we've been waiting and talking about rest versus rust and all this, but the fact that this week is now here, you guys can prepare for what is now at hand. Have you noticed a different vibe around the team as you get back to this week?
I think, you know, not to say that, you know, we don't work. Obviously, we do that, but, you know, I think everybody's just a hair more maybe locked in. You know, the work ethic, the effort, you know, everybody, you know, sprinting to the ball and stuff like that. You know, that's there. So, you know, it's good. You want to see that anyways all the time. But, yeah, man, it's just, I think everybody's just maybe a hair more detailed.
But even watching practice over the last few weeks, it didn't feel like this team took the foot off the gas or anything, or they weren't lackadaisical, just going through the motions out there.
No, man. Yeah, that's just not, it's just kind of not what, you know, we've built around here. So, I think everything that we've kind of set the foundation and how we operate from a week-to-week basis throughout the season, it just prepares you for these kind of weeks. But for us, it's just let's go to work, man.
Obviously, good to see Dante out here. Is Keyshawn potentially going to be back, or what does that situation look like?
Like I told you guys last week, all the guys were trending in the right direction. Even some of the guys that were out here today, you know, being smart with it. You know, Keyshawn is going to be one of those guys where we'll be looking like over the next couple days. But I mean, he's been running around and stuff like that, so it's good. We got everybody trending in the right spot.
Corey, how soon after the West Final last year was there discussion about this game has to be in Regina this year?
You know, I think truthfully, Rob, every year we'll probably, that would be the thought process, right? I think every team would. I would say quickly after the totality of the season, you know, everybody was talking about, you know, what's coming up and what opportunities that we'll have as a team. So, yeah, man, these are we're definitely grateful to be in this situation. Guys feel like they've earned a right to play in this game. What are we going to do with it? So, to this point, just love the work that they've put in.
You've been in a number of West Finals, Division Finals as the home team. What kind of advantage does that provide from your experience?
Never been in one in this building. You know, as the home team. So I'm really looking forward to what home field advantage brings in one of these games. Ultimately, it's going to come down to our fan base and how loud they can get and how consistent they are with that throughout the game. Everybody knows what this team and this fan base brings. Yeah, can't wait.
I know the team watched the Calgary-BC game over the weekend. What were your takeaways?
Man, tough game, two tough teams. Everything that you know you identified about each team kind of showed its face. Honestly, either team could have won it, and you know there's a handful of plays I'm sure each team, even BC, would want back. But that's playoff football. Everything's magnified. Falling in love with the details, detail-oriented games when it's in the playoff, because everybody's good, you know what I mean? So it's going to come down to minute things that you have to execute. And ultimately, you know, BC ended up making one more play, but you know, no shade on Calgary. They had an outstanding year, and they fought their tails off. But yeah, man, I thought it was just good for the team to come together and break bread and watch that.
Just how much open or more free flowing does a guy like getting Dante back into the receiving core give you guys on offense? Just another, I guess, weapon for Trevor?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've seen it all year, man. There's in that entire room, there's a ton. You know, Dante's definitely made a bunch of plays, but you know, you go down the line. I mean, pick one. You know, they've had huge games for us at one point or another. So, you know, for Trev, whatever guys we throw out there, you know, he's going to make it work, man. So, but you know, having the looks of 88, getting some run in there, you know, that serves well for anybody. I think regardless of what team he was on, we're just happy he's on our team. But yeah, we'll see how it all shakes.
What are some obstacles that you see posing to the Roughriders on Saturday?
Oh man, I could give you a list of obstacles. You know, their defense is playing really well. Their special teams, I thought, was the star of the game last week, and then their quarterback's pretty good at football. Their receivers are pretty good. Their running back's pretty good. Their O-line's huge. They're a good team. They're coached by a really good coach, and the rest of their staff. They're in this game for a reason, no doubt. So, like most weeks, though, for us, we know, regardless of whoever the opponent is, if we're not on top of our stuff, it's always going to be a tough day. And certainly we're in this part now with the Final Four teams, even more intensified. So, yeah, tons of stuff.